Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Tie with another new bullish crypto content. Before we dig in, feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and leave a comment in the YouTube section when you find value in this video. Let's dig in and take a look at one of my new indicators. This one's open source, public, and open to the public. So what this measure, what the title of this indicator is called Triple T Correlation Coefficient. If for those of you who don't know what correlation coefficient is, basically that's just a fancy way of saying how related to set of data is to each other. For example, for example, the dollar index DXY has a negative correlation, or tends to have a negative correlation with Bitcoin. So, and on the other hand, the QQQ or the NASDAQ tend to have a positive correlation with Bitcoin. I'll show you that here. So right here, this line right here, here's the indicator, TTT correlation. You can see that Bitcoin's right here, BTC USD, and DXDY, or the dollar index. Positive correlations is above the horizontal line and in the green. Negative correlations is below the horizontal line and in the red. The highest you can go for positive correlation is 1, and the lowest is -1. So it oscillates between that range, -1 and +1. It doesn't always touch those maximum ranges. It tends to float in the middle. And down here you can see the same thing with Bitcoin USD versus QQQ, which is the NASDAQ. And you can see it has more positive correlation here. Lots of greens, not as much reds down here. And I usually like to also show the assets or the instruments themselves. Here is the DXDY. I'm sorry, here's the Dixie. And bottom here is the QQQ. It gives me a better visual. So how do you configure this? So let's, I'm just going to remove one of these. Actually, I'm going to remove both of them. That way we can redo them. So for most of you use TradingView, so you already know this. But for the newbies, how you can add this indicator is go to indicator and go do it in the search. Just type in TTT correlation and it should pop up. Well, I have mine as a favorite already, but you just type in TTT correlation and it should pop up. Well, at least let me try it. Yeah, it should pop up. I just published it, so I'm not sure what process they have to go through to make it available, but it should be public. So you just, once you find it, you click on it, and it gives you the option to confirm inputs. So here it's defaulted to Bitfinex, BTC USD, and also TVC DXY, but you can click on the edit and choose whatever you want. For example, let's choose the NASDAQ. Let's go. I can't type today. QQQ. So you can change it like this, NASDAQ QQQ. I'll just choose this one. It'll appear in here, and just click apply. And default, it'll appear down here at the very bottom. And you can close this window. And if you want to configure this further, you can just mouse over to the indicator itself, click on the settings icon, and you can go in and start with input. You can change the colors for different items, such as for positive correlation. My color theme is white and red, so I usually change the colors to match what I like. And of course you can change the transparency, etc. too. And this one, upper zone, defines the upper zone. I'll make it brighter so you can see it. So the upper zone, I'm going to close this for a second. So then now the colors have changed. On here, there's an upper zone and a middle zone and a bottom zone. For some people, they like to highlight certain areas that they want to pay attention to when the positive correlation or negative correlation, or certain zones in the middle that they want to highlight. And those are configurable. So I'll show you how to do that. You can do that here as the input colors, or you can change the style over here. So for example, here's the upper zone. And you can click them on or off. For example, if I want to take let me change it first so I can show you. And there, each zone has a top boundary line and a bottom boundary line. I'll show you. So if I was to increase this, you can see brighter. That's the top. And I'll show you the bottom. I like my colors a little muted so that I can see the main important items. So you can see that it changed down here, top line, bottom line, and you can change that there. And here's the bottom. You can go into the bottom and change that too. And of course, you can change the colors right there in the middle. I'll leave that as an exercise for you. You can also change the highlighter themselves. The upper zone here, you can change the upper zone to, let's say, different colors. Go blue, and it'll change the color for you up there. There you go. That's pretty simple, and you can add another indicator, the same indicator, but tracking a different pair. So let's track, instead of this one, let's just use DXDY, because this one's already the NASDAQ. So I click apply, and again, it'll default to the green color and the lighter red colors. But yeah, you can, this way you can find out how different pairs play together. So for I like my Dixie up above. So for me, let me change this. So for me, I look for the DXDY and BTC to have their negative correlation, and also look at the same zone where NASDAQ has their positive correlation. So right here, for example, here's negative correlation with DXDY, which is what they tend to do, and here's positive correlation for with NASDAQ. So in this zone, that's where I hone in and take a look in that area. But also where they're different. Like, let's say this one has a positive correlation with DXDY and Bitcoin, but this one has a positive correlation. I try to figure out why that's happening. So there's 4 different combinations you can do with like 2 of these. Like, you know, are they both one down, one up, one down, the other one down, or one up, the other one up, the other one up, and the other one down. So you can do different combinations. So basically, that's the indicator, TTT Correlation Coefficient. I hope it's available. I published it and made it public, so it's up to TradingView now, I guess. Appreciate your time. Feel free to ask any questions about this indicator, and I'll publish some other ones that I've been using as well. Take care. Peace. Remember, leave a comment, ring my bell, smash the like, hit subscribe. Peace.